Good morning, family, and happy Friday, and happy May 1st. Today is the first day of May. It is a beautiful day. If everybody could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance on Friday, May 1st, 2020. We're standing tall, we're facing our flag, hands are placed over our hearts. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And let's say it loud and proud. Please remain standing for our school mission statement. We are here to be literate, innovative, and proficient scholars who will participate in rich academic learning in a nurturing environment where we will rise. This will be accomplished by creating collaborative and supportive teaching and learning systems involving the entire PS17 community. Okay, family, I have a beautiful book for you today. Let me move the camera back a little bit. So yesterday we finished a book about working together. Okay, Nino's Magical Night, I believe we were reading. And the day before that, we also read a book about community and coming together and sharing. Today's book is also a little bit about community, but it's also about how to not compromise about who you are. This is a beautiful book. It's called The Rooster Who Would Not Be Quiet. And it's about how when we find the courage to be who we want to be and who we really are, unapologetically, that we can encourage others to be who they are too and shine their light brightly. So I'm going to read the author's note first, and that's usually found at the back of the book. We read an author's note the other day, I think from the author of Thank You, Omu. When we finish the book, I'm going to read the author's note before we read the book, because I think it sets us up for what this story is really about. It says, roosters sing at sunrise. Here's the rooster. At noon, sundown, and in the middle of the night. See the rooster singing? Roosters sing when they please, and that's all there is to that. Much like roosters, children are born with voices strong and true, and irrepressible, which means you can't quiet us. Then, bit by bit, as we get older, most of us learn to temper our opinions, censor our beliefs, and just be quiet. We don't say what we feel. But not all of us. There are always those who resist being silenced, who will crow out their truth without regard to consequence. Foolhardy or wise, they are the ones who encourage us to sing. So without further ado, let's start The Rooster Who Would Not Be Quiet. And as we're reading, think about how this character, the rooster, encourages us to be who we want to be and who we really are. Once there was a village where the streets rang with song from morning till night. That looks like a cozy, busy village. So the streets rang with song from morning until night. That sounds like the type of place that I would like to live. Just happy and, let's see, busy. Well, that looks like a busy town. Dogs bayed. Mothers crooned. Engines hummed. Fountains warbled. And everybody sang in the shower. Uh-oh, what's going to happen here? Oh, some people look like they're plugging their ears like it's too noisy. And it looks like they're getting rid of somebody. That's interesting. Let's read this part. Everyone and everything had a song to sing. This made the village of La Paz a very noisy place. It was hard to hear. It was hard to sleep. It was hard to think. And no one knew what to do. So they fired the mayor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. Looks like there's a new mayor. And it looks like that mayor's going like this. Like, shh. Some people look happy. Let's see what happens. Now they were a very noisy village without a mayor. So they held an election. Only Don Pepe promised peace and quiet. Uh-oh, that's Don Pepe. Let's see what happens. So this person says, vote for me. I will promise you peace and quiet. He won by a landslide. The next day, a very polite law appeared in the village square. No loud singing in public, por favor, which means please. Things were getting better already. Looks like there's going to be a change. Uh-oh. Soon, more laws started to appear. No loud singing at home. Then it was no loud singing. Then just no singing. And then it was quiet already. Until finally, the noisy village of La Paz was as silent as a tomb. Uh-oh. That doesn't look fun. He doesn't look like a very fun person. Looks like the town is going to change. Even the tea kettles were afraid to whistle. And it looks like this mayor is watching to make sure that even the tea kettle doesn't make a whistling sound. The tea kettle doesn't look very happy. Some people just left the village singing loudly. I guess they didn't want to be quiet. Others stayed behind and learned to just hum. The rest were just grateful to have a good night's sleep, for crying out loud. So I guess some people weren't happy with being quiet. Oh, look at the change in the picture. Oh, there's that rooster. Looks like that rooster is singing loud and proud. Let's see what happens. 7 very quiet years passed. Then one evening, a sauce gallito and his family wandered into the village and roosted in a fragrant mango tree. Gallito must be a word in another language for rooster. When the little rooster awoke the next morning, he did what roosters were born to do. He sang, "Kikiriki!" proudly and loudly. Let's see what's going to happen. I wonder who's going to get upset. As his rotten luck would have it, the mango tree grew beneath the cranky mayor's window. Uh-oh. "You there," groused Don Pepe. "No singing, it's the law." He's so grumpy. "Well, that's a silly law," said the merry gallito. "Smell this sweet mango tree. How can I keep from singing?" "Huh, then I'll chop down that silly mango tree," huffed Don Pepe. "Will you sing then?" The plucky gallito shrugged. "I may sing a less cheerful song, but I will still sing." And he did. Kikeriki! Even though the mango tree was chopped down, didn't stop the rooster from singing. "Huh! Are you still singing?" snapped Don Pepe. "You have no tree, remember?" "I may have no tree," said the gallito, "but I have my hen and my chicks, my family. How can I keep from singing?" "Well, will you sing if I throw you in a cage alone?" threatened Don Pepe. "I may sing a lonelier song," said the stubborn gallito, "but I will sing." Oh, that's so mean. And he did. Let's see what happens. Kikeriki! So even though the gallito is not singing as happy a song, still singing Kikeriki loudly. That mayor looks like he's getting frustrated. Look at his face. Why are you singing now?" growled Don Pepe. "You have no hen and no chicks." "No hen and no chicks," the gallito sighed. "But I still have corn to eat. how can I keep from singing? And if you have no more corn, asked the mayor, I may sing a hungrier song, said the headstrong gallito, but I will sing. And he did. So it seems like the mayor's trying to take more and more things away from the gallito to say, well, I'm going to take this away. Are you still going to sing? Let's see what happens. Kikeriki! Still singing. Look at that mayor, getting more and more frustrated. Aren't you hungry, you crazy bird? Wailed Don Pepe. Claro, of course, said the gallito. But if the sun can still shine despite this world's troubles, how can I keep from singing? Well, if you never see the sun again, snarled the mayor, and he ran for a blanket to cover the rooster's cage. I may sing a darker song, said the brave gallito, called after him, but I will sing. And he did. Wow, this rooster is very courageous. Kikariki! Still singing, even though the mayor tried to cover him with a blanket. It looks like the townspeople are getting curious. Like, what's going on? Looking a little nervous, actually, too. Let's see. As the gallito's song echoed down the soundless streets of La Paz. Similar to how Omu's stew wafted through the streets. Instead of a stew, this is the song is echoing through the streets, right? Similar. It stirred an old familiar longing for a time when everyone and everything had a song to sing. Still singing, kikariki! Not so with Don Pepe. Singing gave him indigestion, a stomachache. He doesn't look like a very happy person. Let's see. The next day, Don Pepe stumbled out to the yard in his nightshirt. He tore away the blanket and pleaded, you have no tree to roost in, no hen and no chicks to comfort you, no grain to fill your belly, no sun to drive away the shadows. Why, oh why are you still singing? Promise to stop and I will set you free. One by one, a quiet crowd began to gather in Don Pepe's yard. I sing for those who dare not sing or have forgotten how, said the gallito. If I must sing for them as well, senor, how can I keep from singing? And if I have made you into a soup, the mayor thundered, I suppose you will still sing even though you are not alive? Uh-oh. It looks like the entire village is gathering around now. They don't look happy. The entire village held its breath, waiting for the gallito's reply. Dead roosters sing no songs, he said. Ha! Crowed Don Pepe. Surely he had won. Uh-oh. But a song is louder than one noisy little rooster and stronger than one bully of a mayor, said the gallito, and it will never die as long as there was someone to sing it. And there was. See, the community came together and they said, we're ready to sing again. We found our voices again. Kikariki, kikariki, kikariki. And they drove the mayor away. Once again, there was a village where the streets rang with song from morning till night. This made for a very noisy place to live, and that's just the way everyone liked it. So, family, you each individually have a song to sing. And I loved watching those videos or those photos from Tacky Thursday, and you just were letting your individuality and your creativity shine. You all have a song to sing. It might not be an actual song like the gallito sang, kikariki, but you all have a song to sing, and you all have a way that you're making the world a better place. Be who you are and be proud of who you are. 17, have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend, and remember, as always, we love you.